Hey there guys and gals, I am that Asian nostalgic toy guy, and today on the channel it's plain to see what we're unboxing. We picked up this Star Wars Power Force Boba Fett on our last Disney World vacation. I absolutely love Boba Fett. I've grown into a huge Star Wars fan and I absolutely love Boba Fett. I love the new Disney Plus series Boba Fett that this figure is based off of. I also love our classic Boba Fett.
We would be honored if you would join us.
I love the Mandalorian TV series on Disney Plus, and I got the Power Force figure of the Mandalorian, and I already unboxed that figure for the channel. Now, I only thought it fair to unbox Boba Fett. So let's go ahead and get Boba Fett out of this packaging. Hey there everyone, welcome back to the Collector's Table.
Welcome back.
Today we're just going to do a quick video over this Star Wars Power Force Boba Fett figure.
Who is this who enters unannounced? You know damn well.
If you're like me and millions of other fans across the world, you loved it when Disney Plus debuted the Boba Fett streaming series. It made me re-fall in love with the classic Star Wars figure, and I immediately started growing my Star Wars Boba Fett collection.
Houston, we have a problem.
And here we are unboxing another figure to add to that growing collection. Before we go over this figure, unbox them and add them to my collection, go ahead and hit that like button if you haven't. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to the channel, and hit that notification bell. That way you don't miss out on any future Star Wars unboxings, Boba Fett unboxings, and just all my videos in general. Thank you all very much for watching.
Thank you for being a friend.
Now this box is just very to the point. All over it we have the Star Wars logo, we have the Boba Fett logo, and we have the Power Force logo. Star Wars, and the Boba Fett figure, more of the Star Wars logo. And then on the back we have Boba Fett and all of his accessories inside this package. There are a few accessories which makes this piece very collectible. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get this Boba Fett out of this packaging. He looks really cool. He's got a couple cool things that he does. He's got a light up function, and he says phrases and makes sounds that are featured in the streaming series. So I'm just going to free Boba Fett from this packaging. Just a few snips on some plastic, and we have Boba Fett right there. Well, on first look, he stands up very nicely. I like that. That's pretty cool. He's not really all that heavy, but he does have a nice little center of balance there. Now I'm going to go ahead and take out these other 4 accessories that are in this package. This Power Force Boba Fett figure made in the likeness of Boba Fett from the Book of Boba Fett streaming series on Disney Plus is absolutely cool with all those awesome, vibrant, popping colors there. Look at those.
Don't toy with me.
Those contrasting greens and browns, and look at that red and that yellow on this figure. That pops really cool, and it's going to look really nice in my Boba Fett collection. Besides looking like Boba Fett there in Season 1 of the Book of Boba Fett, this thing has 13 points of articulation. That's pretty good for a figure that only costs between 20 and 25 bucks. And this thing does have some heft to it, so when you set it down on a display just like that, it stands up just like that. Before we go over the accessories and go over the sounds and light up feature of this Boba Fett figure, we're going to go ahead and go through him head to toe, his articulation, and what's on his armor. We first start off at the very top. We're going to start off with the head. And we see our first point of articulation here is at his head, right there at his neck. And then we have this cool, movable, external targeting rangefinder right here. It actually moves down in front of his eye, just like that. That's pretty neat for this figure that's not too expensive. That's a nice little piece of articulation there. We've got the yellow shoulder armor there with the Mandalorian signet. That awesome helmet there with that dent right there in that helmet.
I'm not a little boy any longer.
What a great show. Let me know in the comments if you like the Book of Boba Fett streaming series on Disney Plus. We like it, and we can't wait for Season 2. Now back to Boba Fett. So we got that shoulder armor there. A lot of this stuff is made of soft and hard plastic, a mixture of both. We have articulation at both shoulders. Both elbows move like that. This Boba Fett figure comes with a motion-activated, light-up EE3 blaster rifle right here. So periodically with motion, that thing will fire and light up. But you can also make it make the sound of firing and also the light up feature by pushing the button on his chest plate here. Just like that. This thing's really cool. I love the electronic stuff. I've never grown tired of those. So moving down through this figure, we see that he moves at the waist. Around his waist, he's got his holster here. And he also has his belt with lots of ammo in it. And then down here, they have made this movable, softer plastic, like his little cloak, just like the clothing that he wears.
Clear out. Take your hoodlum gang with you.
At his hip joint, he has lots of range of motion. He can move a lot, and you can actually pose him in a lot of different poses. And then his knees have all sorts of articulation from side to side, front to back. And then we move down to his ankles, where we see tons of articulation. Oh wow, I just found out something. If you move Boba Fett, or maybe make him bounce a little bit, he does that sound. Let's see if it does it again. Let's go ahead and try. Now that's pretty cool right there. I could really impress some friends with that. If anything, I have tons of fun with my collectibles, and you guys get to see that. I love sharing this stuff with you. Thank you all for watching. I really like when a collectible surprises me, and that just surprised me right there. That not only is it motion-activated light and sound, but it's almost like it's a touch or vibration-activated light and sound. Let's try it again. Yep.
Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Two more things to go over on Boba Fett here before we go over his accessories. We have his firing weapon here on his left forearm. He also has that weapon there on that forearm as well. We have this battery compartment right here. It's got one Phillips head screw for easy access to change your batteries, because this thing is fun. You're probably going to wear that battery out. Bane is approaching Boba Fett. Oh yeah, we took him out. Alright, before we get to the close-up video of this Power Force Book of Boba Fett figure, we're going to go over the awesome weapons and accessories that came with this figure. Yeah, it's crazy. This thing is between 20 and 25 bucks. You can get it online, and I'm going to have links in the description section for you to go ahead and purchase this thing. So go ahead in that description section, go check those links out if you want one of these for yourself. Also, there is an entire line of the Power Force figures. I have them all, and we're going to go over them all.
So do you feel like your addiction is too much to handle right now?
Duh.
So, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't, hit that notification bell, that way you don't miss out on those unboxings. This Power Force set says for ages 3 and up. I think I meet the criteria, and I know you meet the criteria. This thing is tons of fun. It doesn't matter if you're young or old. All that matters is that you're a Boba Fett fan, you're a Star Wars fan, and you have this figure. That's all that matters, because this thing is fun. It's a nice little display piece. It's a cool collectible. It makes a lot of sounds. It does a lot of lighting up, and it really just makes you happy and makes you excited for watching more Boba Fett. All right, let's go over these weapons, this jetpack, and then all the sounds that Boba Fett makes on this figure. First off, we have Boba Fett's pistol. It's really nicely crafted and really nicely molded. It's got some nice contrasting paint on there with the browns and charcoal gray. Really cool. There's two places you could put this. His holster, but he has a ready-made hand that's already molded to grip this pistol, so we're going to put it right inside there just like that. It fits in there nice and snug. Now he is really ready to take on the bad guys. He is dual wielding right there with that pistol and that EE3 blaster. Now I'm OG, so I'm going to go ahead and cock this to the side, and we're going to make Boba Fett carry that pistol just like that. Like I said, I have a lot of fun with these figures. It's just fun for me.
I won't grow up. I won't grow up.
I hope it's as fun for you as it is for me. This is just what I do. I have fun with this stuff, and I do appreciate each and every one of you for watching. We're going to go ahead and set OG Boba Fett down. Moving on, we have Boba Fett's awesomely painted and molded jetpack. Let's go ahead and pop this jetpack in here. There we go. That looks pretty cool, doesn't it? He is starting to fill out there. As you can see right there, this Boba Fett figure has 2 missiles that actually get launched by this jetpack. I know you want to see what this thing does. So let's go ahead and see what this missile launching jetpack can do. So we take this missile, put it down inside there, pop it down. We've been messing around with these missile launching figures for many, many decades, guys and gals. So we know to listen for that little clicking sound when that thing locks in there. It's amazing after all these years to still be messing around with these kind of figures. It's really a fun and awesome hobby. Now, let's go ahead and see what this thing does. There's a button on this jetpack that launches this missile. So we're going to have Boba Fett get that target ready. Boba Fett doesn't bend over at the waist, so we're going to go ahead and hit this button and launch this missile. Boom! Just like that. This stuff is fun. It's so fun that we're going to go ahead and do it again. Boom! I just have so much fun with this stuff, guys. This stuff is fun. It works. We have extra accessories. This stuff is cool. And don't tell me that if you got this figure or you're going to get this figure, if you get it out of the box, that you're not going to do the same thing that I just did. That's the reason why you're watching this video, and it's the reason why you subscribe to my channel, because you know this stuff is fun, and I have fun on the channel, and you have fun watching the channel, and I just appreciate you all for watching.
You all appreciate it.
Whoa, and Boba Fett has let us know that there is an intruder.
Intruder alert. Bridge to security seal off decks 10 through 12.
Alright guys, I've had a lot of fun with this figure. This thing is really fun and awesome and cool. This figure has brought a lot of joy to my life this morning as I'm going over it, and I really, really appreciate Disney for this figure. And now we're going on to the last feature before we get to the close-up video. Boba Fett has a lot of memorable phrases that he says within the streaming series. So they have put a lot of those inside this figure. To activate those phrases, we just got to hit this button right here. And we're going to go ahead and go through those one by one before I bid you adieu.
I leave my knife, and I bid you adieu.
I give my allegiance to no one.
I give my allegiance to no one. That's just a blasting effect.
I have a lock.
I have a lock.
Stand down.
Stand down.
I'm a simple man making his way through the galaxy, like my father before me.
I'm a simple man making it through the galaxy like my father before me.
The Empire, they're back.
The Empire, they're back.
I've been tracking you.
I've been tracking you.
We got company.
We got company, followed by a blasting effect. And there we go. Those are all the sounds that this Boba Fett figure makes.
Is that all? Yes, that is all. That is all.
This guy is ready for battle in any of your Star Wars Boba Fett scenes, and this figure is ready for my Boba Fett display case. This has been the Book of Boba Fett figure, Boba Fett, the Power Force figure by Disney.
See ya real soon.
I am that 80s nostalgic toy guy. Thank you all very much for watching. I look forward to getting back to the collector's table to unbox something awesome, something cool, something old, or something new. Boba Fett and I look forward to seeing you guys and gals again real soon. Now that was fun, wasn't it? Now go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the fun on the channel. We'll see you again real soon.